Hi Libra, it's Crystal Rose with Comfy Soul, and I'm here to do your reading. I would like to invite you to join me on social media at Facebook and Instagram. You can find me at Comfy Soul if you would like to follow my posts. Also, if you would please hit that little subscribe button if you like this message, I would appreciate it, and thank you for supporting the channel. And if you'd like to make sure you get notified of all of the readings when they pop up, please hit the notification bell that's right next to the subscribe. And let's get cracking on your Mercury retrograde message for the last week of May. I'm going to work with the Crystal Unicorn Tarot, and that's what that looks like. There'll be a link in the description. Also at the end, I'm going to give you some advice from the Angel Answers by Radley Valentine, okay? All right, let's see. What is your story? What is happening for your retrograde? Okay, I see some healing taking place. I also see a beginning, and I see some options. Now, you may not see these options yet. You're contemplating what those options might be because you came to a decision that it's time for you to move on and go heal. And there was some heartache that you would like to recoup. So I feel like this was a situation where you thought you were in charge and then you were shown you weren't. It made you very cautious. The person on the other side showed you that they needed more from you and you thought that you were in control. Now, guess what? Relationships don't require control. They require reciprocity. They require balance. You're a Libra. A Libra means balance. It's the scales of justice. It's literally your job to make sure that the other person is your equal. Okay? Yes. You needed to step up. Be in emperor mode. Be a king. Be the man of the house the right way. Not in a controlling, narcissistic, gaslighting way or hiding feelings. This is someone who's genuinely in charge, taking care of those they love, handling business and finances, just really nailing the home situation. Someone ready and committed and a very loyal husband, father, just someone who's just like man's best friend's best friend, right? All right, let me see what's coming in for you regarding the other person in the last week. So in the background, I have Coldplay. The song is Yellow. You know I love you so. I swam across. I jumped across for you. Oh, what a thing to do, 'cause you were all yellow. I drew a line. I drew a line for you. Oh, what a thing to do. Okay, so yellow right now, Spirit's giving me a vision of, ooh, and I just felt it. Let me read this. I drew a line for you. Oh, what a thing to do. And it was all yellow. And your skin, oh yeah, your skin and bones turn into something beautiful. Okay, so what I was going to say was I felt something run up my spine. It was a yellow spine. So if this was you and you were covering up your inadequacies and insecurities is what I'm hearing. So childhood wounds, just things you never dealt with, right? The way that you showed up in the relationship was not vulnerable. The line that's up now is, for you, I'd bleed myself dry. It's true. Look how they shine for you, the stars. So this is somebody, you, honoring someone in a new, better, different way, not the way that you were before. Yes, you had to make a decision to level up. Notice there are two staffs there. One is lower, one is higher. You're looking at the higher one. This is taking the higher ground, being a better person. All right, so what's coming from the other person here? So the other person was willing to see what happens. I think they actually feel a bit foolish waiting around to see if you're going to get this right or make an improvement or follow through with, you know, what's the word I'm looking for? Being better grounded. So like You might have had a gambling addiction or, you know, that's just the habits that people have when they're avoiding dealing with their feelings and emotions. Clothes shopping is one that's sticking out at me right now. I'm not going to go through a whole list, but that's the one that Spirit's highlighting at the moment. So that kind of thing. People who buy tools or cars or, you know, things to avoid dealing, right? So they feel a little foolish that they hung around and kind of waited for you, but they did it because they are the queen. They did it because they're grounded, they're stable, they had room and space to be feminine enough and open enough in their heart to say, well, I have a lovely foundation here. I'm going to go ahead and hold a space for you to figure this out because I love you. This person loves you unconditionally, despite you leaving them out in the cold and making them feel like you're straight lying to them. They were grieving. There's conflict here. You left them behind. You left them in the dust. There's something that you did to hurt them. So how are they getting through this retrograde weekend? They're watching you go through it, whether it's in person or at a distance. They're watching you go through it. You're the devil. So this is someone who was attached to bad habits, bad people, bad behaviors, other parties. Just not good for them. You were not a good connection for them. And they're watching you recover. They're taking their time by themselves. They're watching you be single and recover or whatever it is that you're doing in your little hermit space. Even if you're playing around, they're not focused on you playing around. They're focused on staying away from that devil energy and seeing what you're going to do with this reflection time. That's what retrogrades are for. Review, reflection, revision, revisit things that weren't working and then make them work, make them better. Okay, so what do they want from you? They want some passion. They want some passion, but you know what? They're sick of putting in the work. I'm focusing on the little sweatband on the unicorn there. I don't know if that's what it is, but they're tired of working. They're still doing it. They're still passionate for you, but they don't necessarily want that. What do they think you're doing? They think you have a third party and you need to choose whether or not you're going to be with them. And the thing is, they know you're going to choose them. They're just waiting for you to quit messing around, right? Let's get some advice for you. The roles could be reversed. This could be vice versa. You could be the person I'm describing on the other side. So take it as it resonates. Let's go to Angel Answers and see what advice they have for you. Okay. Bam. Patience. You need patience. Why is this? Your dreams are blooming more rapidly than you realize. Still, they need nurturing and patience. I feel like you're in your effort to try to come correct, to act the right way towards the other person. You need a little more patience because you're expecting them to just run in and open the door again and love you and just, you know, think you're the greatest thing since sliced bread all over again. And that's not how that works. If you wound somebody, you need to be patient in regaining their trust. What else advice do we have for you? Beloved one, Archangel Shamuel, I am helping you with your spiritual soulmate relationship. This is your soulmate. And the work that you're putting in, there's that work again. I'm going to show you the patience card again. That garden you're tending is their heart. You watering their heart and waiting for it to grow. And you know, if you're growing a garden, it doesn't pop up overnight. If you sit there and stare at the thing, you're going to be there for weeks and weeks. Okay. So this is your beloved. This is the person that you should be really honoring. Of course, after you've learned to honor yourself. That was your inner child wound, was not knowing how to love you. You had to love you first. Yes, be gentle with you. See, gentleness, as I say that, that's being real kind to yourself. And know that that person loved you unconditionally even when you did love you. That's huge. There's your clairvoyance. And notice in this card that he's got his hand over the heart. This is you knowing that this is your person and that it's time to make this right. It's time to let go of the pain and the hurt and show them that you genuinely love them. One more. I feel like you need extra. Counselor, Archangel Azrael. You are a natural counselor and many people benefit from your guidance and reassurance. So if that's one of your gifts, I'm getting 2 messages about this. If this is one of your gifts, use it with integrity. Don't use it if that was one of your downfalls, was using it to push people around before. Use it to help encourage people, listen to them, help guide them through pain, read between the lines. I'm also hearing that this is really just to really pay attention to this reading. I'm the coach, I'm the counselor, I'm the guidance, and that it's just going to take some patience to, you're just going to have to keep working at letting that person get comfortable with you again. Don't force it. It's happening naturally. Just go with the flow. Don't rush things, okay? Yes, get into your feelings, feel what that feels like, and just ride with it. Clairsentience. Okay, I'm going to leave that there. Start getting into your spirit. Get into your heart. It misses you, okay? Thanks. Thanks for watching. If you like a personal reading, you can go to comfysoul.com and the description is down below. And I'll talk to you later. Bye.